Graves kind of jungle that is actually like focused on damage.
Changes how you have to team fight because you can make it so messy.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Teddy.
They can look for 2v2s, but
yeah, Teddy gets this. Yeah, that's the hook. It's going to get right past Guga somehow, but Effort's in trouble, has to get himself the shield, and now Beyond is going to come in the minion wave at the perfect timing as Teddy spreads all of the gravitum. Gets a really nice snare. He's a one-man army.
Way better than them, so even the Graves was there. I think they knew it before and also mid lane.
Well, in goes Kuz. Flash available from Kuzan, but the stun still lands. So great gank and does get a good amount of damage onto Kuzan as well.
I mean, it's great Ollie, but the time goes on, and when
of course.
Yeah, when you get hooked, then you can actually get one shot. And also Teddy did a great trade in like level 4, so that was great.
Well, in goes Kuz, and oh no, Rich is gonna have to use his own slicing maelstrom because just walks on over. Canna could be in a little bit of trouble. Kingslayer doing some work, but the alcove ain't gonna save you, my friend. He flashes, Kuz flashes after him. Teleport comes forward. Canna's in trouble as Beyond just flashes on top of him. And now Kuz getting kited here by Beyond. In goes Kuzan and picks up a kill for himself. So 2 for 1 in favor of Dynamics. They needed that top lane just because they're farming better in every lane. Teddy is just too far ahead as Aphelios into Ezreal. Kuz over here is going to lose out on Shelly.
Man.
Beyond just going to pick that one up by himself. Thanks for the leash, says Dynamics, as Beyond has the most gold in the game. Same jump. So T1 obviously understand that they do not have to do anything. Effort's going to move on over. There's the Lantern Ride. Great playback there from Effort. And Doctor is well and truly dead. Effort steals away the kill. But Teddy's not going to be too worried because he just wants to get back to killing these creeps. Stop Kuz from being annoying. Guga moves on over. Not going to be able to save his ward as Shirley going to pop down in the mid lane.
Yeah, and I think Dynamics realized that they are on a rush.
Oh, Tempered Fate's going to land onto Faker, but Effort. Oh, that's the two-man play that we were looking for. Magical Journey, Beyond is looking for it, but eventually gets there, gets exhausted. Shirley's going to be taken down, but Dynamics in the end. As you can see, core item purchases certainly working out here for Faker.
Oh, he canceled.
Okay, yeah, Teddy looking for Beyond. That looked like a very, very strange hook. They do manage to get out of the way. Oh, Teddy caught by the Tempered Fate. Rich has a slicing maelstrom as the box comes down, but 3-man, massive damage, and Kuzan gets the sweep. Faker trying to get into position as Canna looking to get himself out of there. Rich goes golden, Magical Journey set up. They want to get on top of Faker. There's the Kingslayer. Faker has to flash. Rockets coming out. There's Doctor. He wants even more. Canna moves on over. Doctor, yeah, you're done with this battle, my friend, as Rich dashes forward. Hot Faker takes down Faker himself, and now Canna could be in trouble. Dynamics a minute until the Infernal Drake win a big fight.
On the mid lane, that was just not a great way.
Yeah.
You just wasted so many flashes.
Oh dear. Abduct is going to be avoided there as Faker does have the package. Rich taken down to about half. As Hook is going to land onto Beyond. Tempered Fate not going to land at all as Faker picks up the kill onto the Silas immediately. Faker tells him exactly who the real Faker is.
So picks the brush.
Scary thing is the Faker got to go down bot lane. He had his teleport available. As that sidestep was really, really clean from Faker as well.
And Reach stepped on. So he must get some burst on that side.
Effort's Thresh is also real clean this game. Okay, let's see whether he actually... Yeah, he does have vision on. That was blind. That sidestep was basically blind.
Yeah, I mean, he knew that Silas was there, so
yeah,
probably predicted.
Still, great prediction.
But still, like, you know. And I'm not that surprised because it's just normal from...
Yeah, I know. I feel like Dynamics are on full vision. True Shot Barrage is great onto 3.
Great positioning.
Yeah, to help soften them up. Just looking like a 50-50 on the Infernal Drake. Gets back into the pit, looking for the reset. This Dragon is very confused at the moment. Dynamics holding the Phalanx, steals away the Drake. And T1 just get out of there because they may as well. Teddy, oh my goodness, the shock from damage is nutty. Doctor does not want to take too much of that as Rich. Oh, trying to go aggressive. Tempered Fate onto 3, including his own teammate. But now Canna is going to show them what a slicing maelstrom looks like. Double kill for Faker in the end. Rich trying to dash around the back line, but it's not going to be enough. And Teddy's still alive. Faker's still alive. T1, they might be able to just go to the Baron right here. Faker looking for the 1v2. Flashes over, gets one of them. And that's the jungler, and that should lock down the Baron for T1. Oh, oh, the close-in on every angle. Teddy picks up the turret aggro just to make sure that T1 are going to be okay. And now with a clean ace, but we're going to see a bit of a fight here towards the bottom side. Dynamics looking for Canna. Kuzan going to turn up. Mark of the Storm isn't going to come in time. Didn't have his stopwatch as bit early on that one, Kuzan. But Faker does have to Valkyrie out of the way, but there's a lot of years on the back of T1 right here. Easy double kill for Teddy, and he's going to take a land to get back towards this mid lane. Beyond patrolling the Baron. It was, you know, Rich and Canna both falling down, but you'll take a 2-for-1 any day of the week as both solo lanes going to fall. As Docdom going the wrong direction, Cuz manages to get the stun that's going to make a very easy hook for Effort to land. It's Beyond trying to run away. Guga as well. He's got his meeps together as, the big bear is a frightening proposition. Beyond should make it to the base gate, has himself the extra blast cone, thank you to the Infernal Rift. So he's going to survive, but every single carry is dead on the side of Dynamics, and T1 can just go towards the Baron if they want to. They may as well.
Yeah, and at this point, I think T1 is just enjoying the game and stalling on Dynamics because, yeah, it's really low chance they're going to lose.
You can see Beyond is in the area. They're trying to dive over to lock down this Graves. Flashes on in, but I don't think it's taken enough damage yet as they want to be able to kill Beyond first. Good heads-up smite there from Cuz, who wins 2 in a row. Tristana Ashe. Or Jinx Ashe.
Jinx, yeah.
Yeah, whichever one you want. That's a very easy Infernal Soul as now Rich takes half of his health bar and one auto attack from Faker through an exhaust. Cuz dives on in, but he goes golden. Is going to... What the hell was that? That was hilarious! Everett Divine is huge, but Teddy just shows them how many years they've been in this game. 35 minutes, and T1 are going to secure the victory. There was no real doubt in any of our minds, I don't think, that the T1 weren't going to take this, but that's the kind of team fight that you want out of a team with this much respect in the LCK. Yeah. They will be able to take down the Nexus turrets. It was so patient, it was so calm, and they will take down the Nexus for a Game 1 win against Team Dynamics.
Yeah, whole game, I felt like it was already decided at minute 5.
Well, Faker did a lot of damage.
Yeah, because of poke, and yeah, also.
Welcome back everybody to the analyst desk of the Sunday night. Today we'll be joined by Junghyun Lee and Victor and Lyra.
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다.
Dynamics, they are going up against the top 4 teams in a row, and today it was T1. T1 proved themselves why they are part of the top 4, the big 4 teams. Looking at the draft, Dynamics took away some of the comfort picks of T1. But T1 didn't really look flustered. They rather got the long-range comp and a better teamfight comp in the end. Well, Graves, he can actually attack or bully Volibear in the jungle in the early phase of the game, but it is not really that easy to destroy Cuz jungle passing because it has a really high consistency in the early phase. Well, Graves can pull up some of the plays and setups in the very early game, but in the later phase of the game, well, Volibear was having a very comfortable game. And turning into the mid and late game, they had Corki on the side of T1. Well, some people thought that this game was too much of a rest and sleeper mode, but we shouldn't really criticize that they were going really slow because they were playing accordingly to their own comp. Indeed, they were having a very late game oriented comp, so there weren't many actions in a very early phase of the game. Then let's check out one of the highlights in game number 1. T1 went for a very classic style, maybe old-fashioned style macro over here. But Dynamics read all their moves with that word. And T1 failed to find a meaningful engage onto Dynamics, so it was very obvious that T1 was looking for a setup, but Dynamics was able to successfully have heads up for this play and reacted to it really well. But at the same time, T1 was playing this fight really clumsy. Dynamics had their tier 1 turret in the mid lane, so they were able to retreat safely, but T1 did not, so they had to bite the dust in that situation. Volibear, it can be a good initiation with the flash and stun combo. So, because maybe it could have gone for a more of an aggressive play rather than relying on Thresh to open fight. So Dynamics was able to punish T1's clumsy engagement, but there was a situation that happened after Cuz stole away the dragon. So Dynamics' early super play was not enough to stop T1's speed and late game prowess. So Bard ult neutralized the initiation from Silas. So ended up T1 winning the team fight, and we had a very interesting situation going on here. We can see that Ezreal is turning to the Wolf's camp, and Beyond looked like he was going for the base. So Faker thought that Ezreal was the solo player in the Wolf camp, but he found out that there were 2 Dynamics players in that camp, and it was a trade of kills for T1 and Team Dynamics, but in the end, that was a winning trade for T1. We just wanted to find out why Faker jumped over for that Wolf camp. Now it's time to check out the player of the game of this game. The one who pulled off a man's play in the mid lane late game, Faker on Corki. Faker with that stylish sidestep, and we were looking forward to seeing a lot of super engagement coming out from Cannon, but Faker was 5 or 6 heads ahead of other players. He was already doing tons of damage before other players were going in for team fights and engages. As Faker had 2-3 items, he had huge priority in the side lanes, and he had full control of this game, starting from the mid and late game. And with the package Valkyrie, he was really quick reacting to that Silas stun. That was also a very smart play coming out from Faker. And Korean casters, they were keep saying that Corki was too fat and no one could stop him. Faker picked up 11 votes, and sadly he did miss out one, but well, POG is a POG, and Faker indeed did immense amount of damage on that Corki pick. Now let's move on to game number 2, T1 versus Team Dynamics.